The economy of hating low-tier God.
Last week, one YouTube channel alone uploaded 19 videos about one man. Over 100,000 views in 7 days, ad revenue, memberships, donations, and that's just one of his enemies.
One of his enemies. This is why I need to do this, guys. The low-tier God videos be hitting, bro.
It doesn't work for them. He doesn't approve the uploads. Half of the time he's trying to get them banned, but every time he goes live, microeconomy spins up around him.
I don't understand why low-tier God doesn't allow people to react to his content. He keeps threatening and saying that he's going to copyright strike people. I watched a video, he reacted to this actual video, and he said that from now on, he's going to be taking legal action. He says, oh, I've been copyright striking people, but people have been fighting the copyright strikes, but with the new move I'm going to make, they ain't going to be able to escape now. So I'm like, you know what? Let me hands off. Let me not fuck with this guy. Let me not fuck with, let me not fuck with this guy because I don't want to have to go to court over some bullshit. So we're going to react to this video, but I can't react to any of his videos directly. And the problem is that today he had a video that actually made me laugh. It was so fucking funny. He was talking about Kai Cenat and he said, yo, Kai Cenat couldn't evolve because he was surrounded by rogs. If you don't know what rogs are code for the N-word in the LTG community. And I was like, God damn, bro. And he was like saying a bunch of crazy shit. It was actually low-key kind of funny. But unfortunately, we can't react to the video because he copyright strikes. And I cannot afford to get a copyright strike on my channel.
Clip channels, commentary channels, stream snipers turning one ranked session into a full video, a subreddit that tracks his every move, all built on LowTierGod. One of the most polarizing and controversial creators to ever come out of the FGC and now probably beyond it. Part fighting game streamer, part rant content, full-time lightning rod.
I don't know, people keep saying that LowTierGod is a lolcow, but is he a lolcow?
Then there's optics.
I just want to know what you need to do to become a content creator that has a bunch of people constantly clipping you and talking about you and using your clips to grow their audiences. Because I would argue that me and I almost called him lolcow, LowTier, I almost said some dumb shit, but I can't even pronounce it. LowTierGod God. But let's just call him the Rog from now on. I would argue that the Rog, this Rog, right, is not doing anything different than me. And in fact, when he talks way slower than me too.
Now, if LTG is the main character, Optics is basically Omar from The Wire. He shows up in a ranked session like he's walking into a Baltimore stash house with a shotgun, blows up the stream, and walks away with a new upload and another spike of views.
She was 17 down.
Oh my god, here we go.
17 down.
Shut your
You
fucking
groomed that
punk
bitch.
ass up, you stupid bitch. Oh, I'm done with the game.
Yo, whoever did.
I would say that the only thing that we really have in common is we both suck at video games and we insist on playing them anyway.
That shit, if you're in my chat, big ups to you, bro. Was it optics? Are you serious?
Still waiting for the fade there. Why are you hiding, nigga? Girls have to learn stranger danger because of you, ass nigga.
I would love for this nigga to actually. How about me and you IRL?
never
How
got the
about that?
last
How about me and you
2000. She never got the
IRL?
last
We could
2000. Why you
IRL,
ain't touching
nigga. We
little
could
kids, bro?
IRL,
She was
nigga.
17,
We could
nigga.
IRL. IRL, nigga.
Just you both unk. Nah, he's older than me, Daffy. He's like 8 years older than me, bro. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier in the stream. Somebody in the chat, I think it was John Wilson on Kick, left a comment in the beginning of this stream and he said, God, you're too old to be a streamer. But that's wrong because this LowTierGod guy is like 40 something. And he's streaming. If LowTierGod can stream and he's in his 40s, why can't I
We
stream?
could IRL.
Stop touching
We
these
could
kids,
IRL.
nigga.
We could IRL. We could IRL.
Like them
We could
17.
IRL.
He says subverting the black community to be streamer is genius.
LTG is Eddie Brock. The clip channels, the snipers, the subreddits, they are the symbiote. They swear.
Jailbird Ray Ray is crazy.
They flag each other and they call each other obsessed stalkers and clout chasers. But if you look at the numbers, it's clear. They are all feeding off each other. It's about the LowTierGod economy. How one creator accidentally became a full-time job generator for people who just can't
Oh, he's a job provider.
And what exactly
crazy.
does that say about the platforms that let
Job provider for the unemployed.
don't pick sides? We follow the money, map the ecosystem, and see who exactly is really getting.
Did those stream snipers sue Clavicular? I don't know. I haven't heard anything else about Clavicular in like a week. The low tier god economy. Oh my god.
Let's break down the ecosystem. Now, at the center, you've got LTG, the host organism.
The host organism. Oh my god, bro. This nigga acted like LTG has parasites attached to him, leeching off the views. What I don't understand in this scenario is why LTG gets mad. Why the ROG gets mad. Like, little ROG, why are you getting mad, bro? You benefit from this. If it weren't for all of those clippers and people dragging you, no one would even remember who you are. That's why I don't understand why he's so mad. He's talking about, oh, the reason I can't get my views up on Twitch is because I got all these people reacting to me live and reposting my shit. Like, no, bro, the reason you're relevant is because you got all those people doing that. If they weren't doing that shit, nobody would know who you are, little bruh. Little ROG. With your little ROG hairline and your little ROG chain and your little ROG outfit. Nobody would know who you are, brother. You'd be on EBT. Let's keep it a buck.
About his life, he trolls the gym, the games, the women, the enemies.
Classic ROG who self-hates.
He also rage quits on others. But from an economic point of view, his stream is raw material. First up, the clippers. Now, these are the people who sit through long streams on carve-out highlight reels. The meltdowns, the contradictions, the story time, the rare humilities, the rare W's. Now, 10 to 30.
Where can I get those fucking clippers, chat? That's what I want to know. Where can I get clippers like the clippers that LowTierGod has? That's what I need. If I had these clippers clipping me, I would be famous. I'd be famous. Like, I just need somebody to, I just need one of these clippers that hate clips to find my channel and start making crazy clips about me. It doesn't matter if it's bad PR. I really don't care. I just need any fucking random clipper that does this kind of hit piece clipping to clip me and talk about me. Look at this degenerate wannabe streamer, failed streamer who has a baby, lives in an apartment, has no job, blah, blah, like all the stuff that's negative about me. Go clip him, bro. Make the clips. Go make your money, man. Drag me. Drag me. I dare you. The problem is that they won't do it. They're scared. They're pussy. They're too scared to clip. Pussy.
30-minute uploads titles turn into maximum damage. Their job is to turn a 3-hour VOD into
Super Sense says, I never know who these people are.
Second, you have the archivists.
He says, make a community like LSF.
Cold storage. We're talking old Twitch VODs, deleted YouTube streams. Odds are that one of the archivists has a copy of it before it disappears. When the heavy-hitting clipper channels get taken down, this is where the archivists step in. And usually they're the ones who keep all of the lost footage.
Yeah, 5 months.
On backup platforms. Then you have the restreamers and commentators. They are the talk show hosts. They run his stream in a window, pause, break it down, answer in the chat, then they drag in guests. Sometimes it's kind of like framing as exposing, but sometimes it's also just clowning, and other times it's just weird analysis that happens.
LowTierGod has the same pull as a guy like Fuzi does, right? Like where people will watch his stream and they'll clown him during the stream for fun. They'll build their community off of clowning this guy, which is fine, bro. If I was a content creator, wait, I am a content creator. What am I saying? Me as a content creator, I'm a fucking artard, chat. I'm a fucking artard too. Me as a fucking content creator, if I was in this position where people were clowning me to make a bag, I would be fine with it, bro, because that's the method. If people find out, yo, if I clown Scott Leonard, I can make a bag, then more people start to do it. And when a bunch of people are doing it, they have to watch the clips, right? That gets your name out there. It grows your platform. So in a long roundabout way, he's growing his platform through the haters. He's growing his platform through the haters, bro. It's actually fucking genius when you think about it.
Either way, they're adding live value on top of his content.
He says no one watches that guy.
Donations and memberships while doing it.
Solid, big ups, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Lambo Solid donated $10. Come on, Dale. Show us the swag.
They're swarming rank to fucking stalk me in a fucking video game every goddamn night. Won't you, how about
Homie gets so mad.
Pull up a
I guess that's the hallmarker of a lolcow, right? And that's the reason why I need to stop getting mad every time people bait me, because when people bait you every single time and you fall for it, you're kind of giving credence to becoming the lolcow for them, right? But at the same time, what can I do? What can I possibly do? I want the views. I want the engagement. That's the main reason why I even engage the haters, right? I engage the haters because the haters are loyal. Today, when we started the stream, how many people did I have in the stream in the beginning? Nobody. I had nobody. But the first person to join the stream today was who? HG, a hater. That's why I engage the haters, because if the supporters won't show support, then at least I know the haters will be there, right? It can just me in the boat with the haters, bro. United in hate. United in hate. I'm not going to chase the haters away. I'm calling in haters. My hater beacon is lit.
Like, let's just keep it simple, bro.
Damn, bro, you that hurt,
if it's
man.
that big of an issue, y'all niggas know where I work out and all that shit. Pull up and catch the fade, bro.
Damn, bro. Jesus, man.
God damn. If it's really that much of an issue, if you want to stalk it,
It's because you're old.
Is he about to cry?
You mean me stuttering and talking over myself is because I'm old, Daffy? Am I senile?
I think he's about to cry, bro.
I'm about to cry.
ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, he's about to cry, bro. Look at his face.
He says, you have dementia, Scott. So we need more chimp outs. I can't. Do I look like a rog to you? If you want to see chimp pullouts, you got to watch LowTierGod. He's the main king rog.
You niggas want smoke at all.
Definitely crying, bro. Look at him. Look at his face.
Keep the shit online.
Why is he pouting?
Last but not least, you have the meme engineers. We're talking shorts, TikToks, AI edits, soundboard clips. They take a video of LTG and make him look like a pirate. You'll see 30 to 60-second edits of his rants just hitting hundreds of thousands of views on channels that don't even cover him regularly. He's just become the face and a voice in a wider meme economy. And what does all of this actually add up to? Putting on our economist hat for a second, during my investigation,
I'm not ghetto, bro. Do I look like a rog to you?
I found dozens of channels with LTG centric branding. We're talking rog this, deadbeat that.
Deadbeat dad. Oh, that's where the deadbeat dad thing comes from? Is that what you guys were trying to spam deadbeat dad for? Bro, I'm not no deadbeat dad. I got my daughter in my lap right now. She's asleep. Sound asleep, chat. I'm the opposite of a deadbeat dad. I'm a live beat dad.
Full of restreams, compilations, and commentary.
He says you were trying to be suburban.
The 1K to well over 20K. Now, while not being concrete, vidIQ estimated that some of these channels were
He's a nanny.
50 to 300 per month, and that's just from ads alone, and there were some that were moving much higher. There were a few standouts with spikes in the tens to hundreds.
He says Scott couldn't be ghetto if he lived in Southside Cheattown. He says, oh, I get it. Scott's trying to hypnotize us to do all kinds of BS like memes and clips. Oh my God.
Got him! Got him!
Super Sen, it's all a dream. It's all a dream, buddy. It's all a dream.
Of thousands of views on single.
There's no nefarious reason why I picked this video to react to again. I'm not trying to tell you guys some subliminal message.
Uploads, especially the big compilations or the infamous meltdown.
He says he's trying to turn us into cliptards. Yo, I wish I got some fucking edits of myself, chat. You know what? I would do almost anything for an edit of myself. Almost anything, chat. Almost anything. I would do almost anything in this world. For a clip? What would a nigga do for a clip? The question should be, what would a nigga not do? What would a nigga not do? That's what you should be asking. Oh, chat. Don't ask. He says the call center is waiting. He says this is sad, not gonna lie. Rob, I hit the bottom of the barrel today, man. You weren't in here, chat. You weren't in here. You weren't in here, bro. I hit the bottom of the earlier today in the beginning of the stream. I was scraping the bottom of the barrel, bro. The barrel was empty. There was no more water in that bitch. I was scraping the bottom, man.
Now, they only count ad revenue, but they don't
I'm cooked.
Twitch or Kick subs. Once you factor those in, it's not really difficult to see the shape of the system. You have a bunch of smaller channels making beer money tier income.
He says, so basically another day content. Gotcha. The cycle continues. He says, it was crazy. He started ticking like a BH. What's a BH? What's a BH?
Then you have a cluster of mid-sized ones pulling in decent side money. You also have a handful of heavy videos and a couple of heavier channels.
What you guys don't understand is that if somebody started a channel, Scott Leonard memes, Scott Leonard failed streamer, and they started posting mad videos and those videos started getting views, other people would start doing it too. Other people would start doing it too. But you know what? I'll let you guys continue working at your 9-to-5s. It's fine. You don't need to make money. You don't need to get success off at my expense. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I won't hold your feet to the fire if you guys don't want to get some money at my expense. It's okay, dude. It's okay, chat. You don't need to worry about it, bro. It's fine. Don't worry. You can keep putting the fries in the bag. It's okay. I gave you the opportunity to clip, post, get some clout off my name, but it's okay. It's okay. We don't need to lose sleep over it.
With meme edits that spike into serious numbers.
He says, thank you. I enjoy being poor.
LTG's own monetization on top. We're talking subs, donos, merch, and whatever he's got going on. And the whole...
I'm not going to lie, though. LowTierGod's body is on point, bro. Pause. What I mean is that he's jacked. Yoked. I got to get like this. I got to get like this. That's my next move. Getting like that. Jacked.
LowTierGod orbit realistically sits in the low six-figure territory per year. Yes.
He says, hey, fucking yo.
We're talking more like a neighborhood where dozens of people are paying small chunks of their bills, you know, light bill. But it's all off the basis of the same man's face, voice, and bad decisions. And that's the real punchline. Everyone is arguing.
He says, Zesty Scott making a comeback.
But underneath the moral arguments is a very simple reality. Enough people care, or hate, or obsess, that the whole thing became financially self-sustaining. Now we get to the ugly question. Why do people keep feeding this? Why are they subreddits, discords, clip channels, restream schedules, all orbiting around the same person?
I don't understand either. I don't understand it either. Why? Like, what is he doing that's attracting these kind of people? Because I need to get on that fucking wave.
One word. Schadenfreude. It's a German term that means taking pleasure in someone else's misfortune.
That's fucked up. Taking pleasure in someone else's misfortune. Oh my God. So you're telling me that my life is just too perfect. My life is just too good, too perfect. People can't, they can't get joy out of seeing me fail. They want to see me fail. I know you guys want to see me fail. It's crazy because the days where I fail, the days where something bad happens to me, that's when I get the most people. He says he's been around for years. He says you can't even pull 100 views on a video. How the fuck will anyone else pull views off you? Not even trolling, just doing the math. Rob, but you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. If the person has skill at clickbaiting, they can get people. I promise you, there's somebody out there who can get my stream. They can go through the 2 hours of the stream, find the precise moment that I say the wrong thing, flip that, give it an insane fucking title, and go viral. I promise you. I promise you there's a guy who can do that shit. Look at my TikTok. On my TikTok, I have a few clips that have over 100,000 views. You guys still don't realize that I'm an L streamer, guys. I'm winging it. I'm bad at titles. I'm bad at thumbnails. I need an editor.
Now, when you scroll through the comments around this ecosystem, you can see it everywhere. People
Describe America in one word.
rage quits, people treating every meltdown.
Oh shit, she's in here. She's lurking. I knew she was lurking in here, chat. I knew it. I knew it. She wants to see my stream fail. She says, excuse me? Describe America in one word. A business. He says, you asked for clickbait titles and then said the suggested titles were too clickbaity. He says, she's always lurking. He says, couldn't go by yourself or need your caretaker. I needed my caretaker, man. What am I gonna do if I poopy my pants, can I? Who's gonna change my diaper? He says, can't you just walk outside alone like a man? Does Bailey really need to hold your hand? My hands, plural, Rob. She needs to hold both my hands. I can't go outside if she's not holding both my hands.
People who feel morally superior lecturing him in the comments as if they were the judge and jury of the internet. There's also the lolcow mentality. The idea that somebody exists only purely to be farmed for entertainment. To them, it's just new LTG clip drops, so let me see how he crashed out this time. Now, from the outside,
Serious question here, chat. Can you drop a 1 in the chat if you think I'm a lolcow? Drop a 2 in the chat if you think I'm a serious content creator.
yes, advertisers can pay to sit next to this meltdown. Multiply that across thousands of people across years and you get a self-reinforcing loop. He crashes, they clip.
What's BH? On the right says 1. Rob says 1. Damn, bro. You guys really think I'm a lolcow? Why? Supercent says 3. Miss Best Pumpkin. Yo, Miss Best Pumpkin, thank you. He says 2. No, he's a real content creator. Why do you guys think I'm a lolcow? Tell me in a sentence why you guys would say I'm a lolcow. He says, lol, y'all stupid. Daffy says 2. Yo, thank you, Daffy. I need the people who are putting 1s in the chat to tell me why they think I'm a lolcow, though.
Viewers laugh, channels earn. People have the incentive to catch the next crash. The moral arguments might be messy, but the attention math is clean. From LTG's side, this doesn't look like a healthy ecosystem. It just looks like a mob that's eaten off his name. He publicly beefed with clippers and restreamers for years. He called them leeches, weirdos, and obsessed. All of it. So occasionally, he does what any pissed off host organism does when they feel overrun.
Homie called them he called them a host organism being overrun by parasites is a crazy comparison. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? You're sleeping. Keep sleeping. Sleep, baby. Sleep. Sleep. You're sleepy. Homie called LTG a host organism, bro. That's wild. Not the host organism rebelling. Oh my god. Now she's trying to wake up. Go to sleep, baby. We got 3 more minutes left.
Declares war on the parasites.
I'm gonna get this channel taken down. That's my goal this year, is to kill every last channel that gets dormant numbers on my shit. Just crazy amounts of views off my shit.
Damn, that guy's getting crazy numbers.
Waves of copyright strikes. We've seen channels go into lockdown. We've seen him talk openly about mass reporting, celebrating when a major archive channel,
She wasn't hungry. She had to shit.
thousands of subs, disappears. But on the other side, you've got the big detractor channels showing screenshots of successful appeals, claiming that many of the strikes get overturned, rallying the people to report him for abusing the system.
It sounds like the real method is clip LTG, not Scott. Oh no, Rob, no, it's me, clip me. I'm the real method.
It's a full legal and platform cold war. You can't pretend that it's just drama anymore.
He says, I'm clipping LowTierGod to get out my mom's basement. Oh my goodness.
And there is enough value to go to war over. So we set up the core question. In this microeconomy, who actually needs who more?
I would argue that LowTierGod needs the clippers more than they need him, because they can go find someone else to clip. But who's going to promote his streams?
LTG vanished tomorrow. No more streams, no VODs, no social media, just a huge chunk of his ecosystem would most probably collapse overnight. Clip channels lose their main product, restreamers have nothing current to cover, troll podcasts have to move on to a new main character. People who built their audience on LTG coverage need a new pillar ASAP. That's the obvious answer.
I know, but the problem here, his logic is a little flawed because there are other lolcows that you can cover. If you're an LTG coverer and then LTG stops streaming, you can jump onto someone else and start covering them. There's other lolcows. LTG needs people to promote his stream more than the Clippers need him. The Clippers can clip anyone. They're Clippers. They have no lives. Oops, did I say that part out loud?
But the less comfortable answer sits on the other side. Without the clip channels, the memes, the archives, the commentary, LTG gets a lot smaller.
If we clip, you will lose views.
A mid-tier streamer with a dedicated but a limited niche audience. A lot of today's casual viewers didn't find him through his own channel. They discovered him through a meme where his speech was edited over a pirate or some kind of rage compilation or a commentary breakdown or a get that ass banned, clip. In other words, the people who he sees as parasites have been doing his marketing for free.
Exactly.
Free reach, free brand building, and even it's the worst possible version of his brand, I guess it's still free. Free distribution into communities that would never.
This is, hey Scott, you sucking pee-pee for some clips?
Venom and Eddie Brock.
Pause, Super Cent. Pause. Unless pee-pee is some sort of popsicle, I'm not doing it. Pause.
Analogy really hits hard.
This is, I'm joking, Scott. Don't get any call center flashbacks.
Gives him power.
Mama!
Oh, you're diabolical for that one, bro. You guys are trying to make me into a lolcow. I can see it now. I'm going to change you in just a second, baby. There's literally less than a minute left of this video.
And Eddie is the host that the symbiote needs to survive. LTG and his detractor economy are locked in the same kind of embrace. He hates them, but he benefits from their visibility. They hate him, but they depend on him for content. The audience claims to hate everyone, but shows up like it's clockwork. That question isn't, is it fair? The question is, what does this say about where online creator culture is heading? So when people ask, why do you even care about some angry streamer? That's old news. The answer is simple. Because he accidentally exposed how this whole corner of the internet actually works. He showed us how Schadenfreude can power a six-figure economy, how the parasite and host can end up more dependent on each other than either side actually wants to admit. And that's exactly the kind of thing that we do here on Shocking Cost TV. We follow the money even when the money is hiding inside a hate-watching ritual.
Hate-watching ritual is crazy. But he is right. He is right. This guy has been able to capitalize on the haters.